So I was doom scrolling on YouTube as per usual, and I ended up coming across this video.
Today's video is going to be about why I twerked on an old lady and the story time behind that, why that had to happen.
It had to happen, okay. I feel like you're gonna have a really hard time convincing me why that was necessary, why that was essential to your survival. She makes it sound like all other opportunities were closed off and she was backed into a corner, just had to happen. She needed to twerk on the old lady for her own safety, okay? It just had to happen. But you know, maybe I'm making assumptions too much. Maybe she has more to say. Maybe the explanation makes sense in the long term, all right? So let's just let her continue explaining.
So basically, like sometime last year, I think it was in like the beginning of May. So me and my friends were on the way to the lake, right? And while we were on the way to the lake, we decided we were going to stop because I was hella hungry, I was dehydrated as fuck, I was so thirsty, and so yeah.
Yo, is it just me or is her lip smacking annoying as f? I edited this video down so you guys don't hear like half of them, but it's like every sentence. It's like every sentence. It's like, I don't know where that habit even comes from, to be honest with you. But I still don't see how going to Walmart is leading to twerking on an old lady, because usually when I'm going down the aisle at Walmart, you know, looking for some frozen chicken sandwiches, because that shit's scrumptious. Usually when I pass an old lady in the supermarket, I don't instantly get the urge to just like throw it back on her, nor do I have the necessity to. So I'm very interested in how that even happens here.
And so I'm wearing like a crop top and like shorts, but they are short shorts. We go into the Safeway, right? We're looking in like the energy drink section because we're trying to like get like chasers and shit because we're gonna drink.
Dude, energy drink and alcohol? Do y'all know what drinking caffeine and alcohol does to you? So basically, well, I mean, there's two things. One thing, it raises your blood pressure to like abnormal levels. So obviously, if you're super old, don't do it. But the other thing is like the caffeine will mask the alcohol effect. So basically, a big thing that happens, especially if there's like no one to watch, you drink a lot, your inhibitions are lowered or whatever, then you drink the caffeine. The caffeine masks how drunk you really are. And then you end up like over consuming alcohol, like alcohol poisoning or some joke. So like, just be careful, bro.
Me and my friend, we're walking around. Then this lady walks past me, right? It's this lady. She has 2 kids and she's with her either daughter or friend or sister or whatever. I see them walk past me, whatever, and one of my friends come up to me. She's like, that lady is telling her kids not to look at you and is calling you disgusting. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I literally was at the deli minding my own business. So I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna go walk past this then, since she thinks I'm so disgusting. I walk past this lady, right? She stopped in the middle of the aisle talking shit about me to whatever big ass friend she had with her, right? I look at her, I'm like, oh, so I'm disgusting? She starts stuttering. She's like, that's what the I said. We'll say it to my face next time.
There was no reason for this escalation to happen at all. How are you beefing with an old lady for telling her kids something? Be completely honest, be for real. Like, the lady didn't approach you. I mean, she was talking, which is obviously, you know, like, that's a bad thing to do. But like, there's no reason to escalate to this level. You could have just went on your way. You could have ignored the old lady. This just seems like a completely unnecessary instigation happening right here.
This, like, if I would have gotten a picture of what this looked like, one of the last people on this earth to comment on anybody's looks. She was wearing some beat up ass sundress, very ugly in the face and everywhere else too, but I'm not going to go that low on the internet.
How are you gonna say that you're not gonna go that low? And in the previous statement, you already went that low. You're like, guys, this dude I was beefing with, he had so much acne. His face looked like a pepperoni pizza, but I'm not gonna go that low on the internet, guys. I'm not gonna go that low. Guys, this lady was criticizing my style, but she was built like a walrus, so, you know, I'm not really gonna go down to her level though. You know, I just don't really feel like that. Not on that type of energy. What are you talking about?
You would think that, like, you would have some manners, not be a psychopath.
Like, I don't know if she just has no self-awareness, can't hear herself or something, but to restate the situation that's happening right now, she went to a Safeway. Okay, she's in a random aisle or something. Her friend informs her, overhearing some random conversation, I guess, that a woman's having to her 2 kids about, like, don't interact with that lady. Probably because of her, like, scary-ass piercings or whatever, but that's her personal decision, obviously. Some random lady talking to her kids, basically parenting her kids on something that's, like, not even really that serious. And you come up there and instigate something. As far as I'm aware, the kids are like still there. You're straight up like beefing with their mom in front of the children of the mom, which is crazy. Who is the psychopath in this situation? I feel like the self-awareness or lack of is just kind of, it's a little insane.
She starts cussing me out. I start getting ghetto. I'm like turning around, putting on a show, tell her to take a real good look at it, blah, blah, blah. She's telling me, oh, that's why your ass is saggy. That's why my ass is saggy. My ass is saggy. My ass is saggy. Mine. Listen, I know I got a little cellulite in my ass, but one thing that my ass is not is saggy. It's not saggy. I do not have a saggy ass. This had some nerve calling someone else's ass saggy. This was like damn near pushing 300.
Look, all I'm gonna say is she's getting really defensive right now. Like, I really feel like the old lady really hit a nerve with this comment. And sometimes when we get like extremely defensive to this extreme, that's because deep down, you know, it's true.
And so I just didn't even want to look for food anymore. I had a few energy drinks with me and a bag of chips, and I went to the cashier, was just checking out. I was pissed. I just wanted to leave. My day was ruined. He was about to give me my receipt or whatever. Her and her ass friend are at the car cussing me out. This starts threatening me. She lifts this maxi sundress up and starts twerking at me, so I start twerking right back.
What? Okay, out of all the directions that could have gone, it was definitely not a twerk out in the middle of a grocery store parking lot. That might be one of the most insane stories of the year, actually. I don't think anyone can top that. Is this just like a normal thing now, by the way? Would women have fights and they like argue and they have confrontation, instead of it being like, I don't know, what guys do and they like brawl or some stuff, they just have like twerk offs? This is like the wild west, except like you bounce your ass instead. Is that what's happening here? This is a duel of the jiggliness. Okay, I need to stop. No harm, no foul. I just thought that video was really funny. This is from this lady called Draculina. Go check her out if you guys thought that video was entertaining, because I sure did. I actually subscribed. But anyway, if y'all enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.